Hey guys, how's it going? This is Khan and welcome to episode 100 of Good or Garbage. The number one place where you can find out what stuff is being sold in the division on a weekly basis. And it's really hard for me to even believe or fathom that I have been doing this for 100 consecutive weeks. And thanks to you guys, thanks to all of your support, thanks to all of your patience, thanks to all of your recommendations, this series has changed quite a lot. I've put a lot of my heart and soul into this, and week after week I see a lot of the same faces in the comment section, and I hear from a lot of you guys, and I want to say really and truly from the bottom of my heart, this week's vendor reset is complete garbage. It's straight trash. It's garbage, y'all. All right, now let's move on to the attachments for this week. Starting off this week at the special equipment vendor, we have the Rugged Mini Reflex sight. Now this sight is a pretty good sight. It comes with 6.5% critical hit chance, 5.5 headshot damage, and 4% critical hit damage. If you need to get one of these, go over to the base of operations and go into the special equipment vendor and check it out. It will cost you 200 Phoenix credits, but it may be worth it depending on your build and depending on if you have one of these or not. Over at East 61st Street, there is a loud vent brake being sold with 19% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, 4.5% range, and 43% increased threat. Now this could work out pretty well for maybe a house user, a little bit extra range, and then that accuracy might keep those bullets a little bit on target. The house kicks a little bit more than some of the other SMGs. If you have a house, let me know if this is something that you would run. If not, or maybe if you haven't gotten a house yet, leave a comment down below about that. How many of those caches have you opened and not gotten a house? Let's hear about this RNG just being mean to people. Let me know down below. Now let's go take a look at this week's gear mods. In Dante's Run, there is an electronics mod being sold with 264 electronics. It also comes with 3% signature ability resource gain. So if you're looking to bump up your electronics build, or if you're looking to add a little bit of electronics to your build and you want to be able to use your super a bit more often, then you can go over to Dante's Run and check this mod out. Well, over at Camp Clinton, there is a purple 3% damage to elites with a firearms of 206 mod being sold. Now the damage to elites mods can get up to 4%, so you will be missing out a little bit on that. But if you have been looking for something like this and you don't have anything better, then definitely go and check it out. I'm not even sure if I have something over 206 with 3% damage to elite, so I'm going to check that out, and hopefully yeah, this is better. I'd like to get something better, so go to Camp Clinton, check it out. Over in Madison Stand, there is a mod being sold that someone was asking me for, I believe a week or two ago, and it was a bleed resistance purple mod. Now the cool thing about this is that the firearms is at 212, which is ridiculous, and then it comes with 3% bleed resistance, so you can stack 5 of these and end up getting about 15% bleed resistance. And then I guess if you put that with any resistance you may have on your gear, this really could do something to help you out against maybe Predator if you are doing PvP. I have not personally tested this, but this was something that someone was asking me for. So to the guy who asked me about this, I don't remember your name offhand, I apologize for that. But yeah, if this is the mod that you were looking for, leave a comment down in the comment section below and let me know what you're planning on doing with this, or how you're using it, or what your build looks like, so that other people can know what's going on with that. And let's see if anybody has tested this out. Let me know down below what you think of this, and how does this stack up against the exotic damage resilience. Just let me know down below, and then yeah, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I think, you know what, I think I'm gonna buy about 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put this in my stash, and just in case this turns out to be worth having, I'll at least have a set. You should do the same. Alright, so over at the firewall there is an electronics mod being sold purple. It comes with 212 electronics and it comes with 3% bleed resistance. I bought some firearms ones a second ago, and yeah, I saw these and I thought, you know what, just in case someone is looking for an electronics build and they want to use the bleed resistance mods, and they can go ahead and do that. It's still 212, so you can either have it in firearms or electronics, depending on the vendor you go to. And the other thing that I want to talk about here is also that there's a 4% turret damage mod being sold over at the firewall. So if you do need this for your turrets, then you can go ahead and check that out. And if you need the bleed resistance, you can check that out as well. Now it's time to wrap things up in the 284 plus gear score section. At the advanced weaponry vendor, there's a first wave M1A with a gear score of 284, 171 headshot damage. The talents on this are dominant, unforgiving, and brutal. Now brutal and unforgiving together are pretty nice. Depending on what kind of build you're running, this could work out for you. Dominant, I'm not really a big fan of with this particular type of weapon, but it does give you some options. So if you are looking for a first wave M1A or been looking for something to go with that Deadeye that's being sold, you can go for it in the advanced weaponry vendor. Over in DZ3, there is the 93R sidearm. This thing was a really popular sidearm when it came to having bleed on it back in the day, because it shot so fast. The problem is getting it to land the shots sometimes can be a little bit difficult. It can be a little bit unruly, but it does come in with a gear score of 286, so you won't really have to do anything to level it up. It's kind of where it needs to be. And that's a really rare thing, so I figured I would throw it in. And then the talent that it has on it is competent. Weapon damage is increased by 10% for 15 seconds after using a skill. So if you are trying to do something where you need to kill with the pistol and maybe get some achievement or some accomplishment or something done, then you can go ahead and use this. This might help you out. Personally, there are other sidearms that I prefer. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I know that some people do like it. If you do prefer this sidearm and you think it is the best, leave a comment down below. Let me know what it is you like the most about it, and what do you like about it over other sidearms. Alright guys, that is it for this week's episode 100 of Good or Garbage. So I don't know, it's something about this being a milestone, such a milestone, and having such a garbage week in terms of the vendor reset. But I guess that should be expected from the division. It's nothing new. I think all of us kind of knew, you know, it wasn't going to be great, especially with the global events going on this weekend. And if you are kind of unaware, the global events, there are going to be global events going on all month in the month of March. This is March 2018. So all this month there are going to be global events going on. So if there's any classified gear that you may have missed, you may want to go and check out a video that I made on Friday, yesterday. And it goes over the state of the game and the announcements that they gave during the state of the game for when these events are going to happen, what kind of special prizes and gifts they're going to be giving out. There's also one thing that I kind of left out that they did talk about. If you go to Twitch and you watch their stream for, I believe it's somewhere around like a few hours, or like 6 hours or something. I don't remember exactly how many hours it is, but if you go through and watch their stream in the month, throughout the month, for some set amount of hours, they're going to give you cipher keys so that you can buy more of the cosmetic items. So if you need those, you can go and do that. If you're not interested in that, then you can, you know, kind of forget about that. And then I think they're giving away a skin, the Asher jacket. People were hype about that Asher jacket for a hot minute, so you can go over to their Twitch and check them out. If you have not followed me on Twitch, go and follow me on Twitch. I am there. I'm also on YouTube, and usually I stream YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. Thank you for the 100 weeks of support. Love you guys. Until the next one, I'm Khan. I'll see ya. Peace.
Con.